Hello, my fans, sneak peepers, and curious friends. I'm difficult and demanding. If you want to know my real name, then hold still, and I might bring your wish to fruition. Before I begin, you can find this show in iTunes, Spotify, iHeartRadio, SoundCloud, Blueberry, Google Play Music, TuneIn, YouTube, and Stitcher. Now, unlike the other people in your life, I actually care about what you think, what you don't think, and what you try not to think about. Welcome to the Difficult and Demanding Show. I'm real, uncensored, unconventional, and shoot straight between the eyes. My show is outrageously honest with a keenly witty view into life. Yes, I said life. That's what we do every single day. We are living life. Well, some of us at least. I'm going to provide laughter, shock, while touching your inner being. Maybe your body if you're lucky. Why do I call myself difficult and demanding? Well, first, because I can. 2, because I'm not supposed to. 3, this is the most important point. It only means something if I give life to it. So, I'm going to slowly unveil you to you and give you a new life to live. Difficult and demanding is going to liberate every part of your being and maybe your body. I, your host Tara, am keeping it authentic, intriguing, and provocative. If you have entered my world, then be honest with yourself about it. You want to be here, and you know I want you here. Rejection. What does that spell? That spells rejection. I want to talk about rejection today. Your skin is crawling, huh? You're cringing? People hate fucking rejection. I don't know why. Can you tell me why you hate rejection? What's the big fucking deal with getting rejected? It's not a big deal at all. What does it mean? What does it say? What does it look like? I know all of you have these horror stories going through your minds. You're remembering a moment in time where you were completely embarrassed, ashamed. You felt unworthy, unlovable, unlikable. Rejection is not that complicated. I truly believe it's not a big fucking deal at all. It's not. And you're saying difficult and demanding? How can you sit here and tell us, that rejection is not that big of a deal? Rejections crush people's egos. It hurts their spirits. And depending on how it's done, it can cut so deep it cuts down to the person's bone, to their soul. And you're going to sit here and tell us some shit like rejection's no big deal? It really isn't. It isn't a big deal at all. And I want you to sit with that for a moment. What or where did you get these fearful ideas about rejection? There's over 1 billion people on the face of this goddamn earth. 1 billion. And someone planted a seed in your head that every single son of a bitch on the face of this earth is supposed to like you, supposed to love you, supposed to accept you? How does that shit make any sense? Well, you say difficult and demanding. When you put it that way, you do have a point. Of course I have a point. Someone told you some shit that everyone on the face of this earth is going to open their arms and accept you? Nah, that shit sounds half-assed. It sounds crooked. It doesn't sound right, right? Okay, step 1. Now you know, and I know, that no one's told you no shit like everyone on the face of this earth is going to embrace you, okay? Let's check that off the list. Let's scratch that shit off. Next, deep down somewhere you know that someone is not going to like your ass. Literally and figuratively, they're not going to like you. But you're okay with that, right? You can handle that. Why? Why can you handle it? Because you don't live on the fucking same continent? You don't live in the same country? What? You don't live in the same state? What? You don't live in the same city? Tell me why you don't care that most of the people on this earth don't know you, don't want to get to know you, and can give two fucks about you. Right? Oh, it doesn't faze you because it's not in your face. Okay, I'll work with you on that. Let's scratch that shit off. Scratch it off the list. Check it off. So now we're bringing this down. We're gonna bring it down to a very, very simple level. You already know not everyone's going to like you. 2, you already know the reason why you don't care about most folks is because they're not in your proximity. They're not in your face. They're not in your world. They're not close to your world. So you can handle that, right? Your peacock feathers are still up and bright and you're still strutting your goddamn stuff because most people are not close to your personal space, your proximity, your life. So let's drill down a little further. Let's get close to home. You know I like getting close to home. That's where things get complicated and very fucking dirty. Now you have people who may cross paths with you, who may know someone you know. Oh, why you want to get nervous now? Don't get nervous now. Work with me here. Don't leave me just yet. Stay with me. Don't you want to stay with me? I want you to stay with me. Stay really fucking close to me. Because I have something I want to tell you. You want to know? Yeah, you want to know. You're not sure you want to know? Trust me. Anything I have to give you is going to bring pain and fucking pleasure. Pleasure and pain. Do you like that? You don't know? Back on track. Rejection. You know not everyone's going to like you. You know you don't care about most folks because they're not close to your world. So let's dive into your world. Are you going to let me into your world? Let me in. Can I come in? Please let me come in. I promise I won't leave you if you let me in. Can I come in now? You want to let me in. Good. Now I'm fucking in. Let's move on. I'm in your world. There's people who already exist. There's people who are going to incidentally, accidentally end up in your life. They're going to catch your attention. People have a hard time getting to know other people, introducing themselves, sharing themselves, opening themselves up for fear of what it means or what it looks like. Are they going to hurt you? Are they going to betray you? Are they going to expose you? What is this person going to do? Am I safe? Are they going to embarrass me? What is this person going to do? Or are they going to buy into my bullshit and tell me how great and wonderful I am? You know, how you have a group of people around who tells you your balls don't stink, your shit doesn't stink. Yeah, we like to have people around us like that, right? We don't want anyone to tell us the truth. Who wants the fucking truth? No. We want people around us who buys into our facade. So when you meet someone new, it's scary. It's unfamiliar. Are they going to buy what the fuck you're selling? Or are they going to see you for what the fuck you really are? Am I scratching a nerve? I'm probably sucking the fuck out of that nerve, aren't I? Yeah, I'm in a mood today. So work with me here. Are they going to buy into your facade? Or are they going to see you for who and what you really are? It's very unnerving, isn't it? Will they? Won't they? Will they? Won't they? You like the way they look. You like the way this other person sounds. You're intrigued. You want to get to know them. But at what cost? At what fucking risk? Maybe you want to date them. Maybe you want to fuck them. Maybe you want to work for them. Maybe you want them to work for you. Maybe you want to start a partnership. I don't know. All I know is rejection. People can't handle rejection. It brings up so much anxiety, so much fear. Fear. What can this person do to you? They can't do any more damage to you than you're already doing to your damn self. You're a man. You see a woman. I don't know how hot she is, but I'm going to work with me here. Let's assume she's fucking hot and you want to know her. You want to get to know her. Should you approach her or should you not? Does she seem open and friendly? Or does she seem cold, calculated like a fucking bitch? What is she? How do you determine if you're going to take that risk or not? Is she going to tear you to shreds? Or is she going to ignore you, which is worse than tearing you to shreds? We place a lot of value on what other people say, do, and think. We do. We measure ourselves based on the reactions that we get from other people. That's a very helpless, powerless, fucked up situation if you ask me. So what if someone rejects you? You walk up to a woman, you introduce yourself to her. She may entertain you, she may not entertain you. But the question I have to ask you, why does it matter to you? You're lonely, you're horny. It's going to perpetuate some fucking fears, delusions, illusions, all the shit you got going on in your head. Tell me what it actually means to be rejected. What does it really mean? They tell you you're hideous. They tell you you're not good enough for them. Whatever it is. I know some of you have gone through some very, very bad, traumatic experiences when it comes to rejection. Most of it stems from childhood experiences that we carry into our adult lives. I've said this time before. Fucked up little people become fucked up big people if you don't deal with the issues that are bothering you. Someone doesn't want to let you into their clique, their circle. Someone doesn't want to let you into their club. Someone doesn't want to allow you to fuck them, even though she's fucked everybody that you know. But she's not going to let you fuck her. What does that mean? What does it mean to be excluded? What does it mean? You see, from my point of view, from my eyes, it means nothing. It means a goddamn thing. And you're saying, how can you say that, difficult, demanding? How can you say that? Everyone else that I know is in this clique, in this club. Everyone I know has fucked her or him. Yet this person won't fuck me, won't date me, won't talk to me, won't entertain me, won't return my texts, won't return my phone calls, doesn't even acknowledge the fact that I fucking exist. The person's probably so fucking bad. If I drop dead and fucking stop breathing, the motherfucker will probably walk right over me like it was part of the goddamn dirt on the ground. All that may be true. And I'm saying none of that fucking shit matters. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You know why? Because you're looking at this completely wrong. You're looking at this completely wrong. You're looking at this like, how can I show that I'm of value to this person? How can I get this person to see me as worthy? And I'm saying, fuck them. Fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them, fuck them. That's my national fucking anthem. Fuck them. That's my life anthem. Fuck them. What you should be saying is, motherfucker, fuck you. Do you know what you missed out on? I could have rolled your fucking ass into the sunset. Maybe I would have sucked your dick until your fucking balls fell off. Whatever. Maybe they missed a great kiss. Maybe they missed a great friend. Maybe they missed someone who was funny as hell. The fact is, when someone rejects you, instead of you saying, boo-hoo, you say, fuck you. You let that person know you missed out on a rare opportunity. Maybe it's to touch your fine fucking ass. Maybe it's to go on a wonderful trip with you. The fact is, when someone rejects you, they are missing out on one of the best opportunities they can ever have in their fucking life. What do you think about that? I've confused you? I know. Work with me here. I told you we look at all this completely wrong. We get it all wrong. We look at ourselves as liabilities, yet we try to present ourselves as assets. I'm saying don't present yourself as a fucking asset. Be the fucking asset. Be gold. Gold is fucking priceless. It's rare. It's limited. When you look at yourself and you see yourself, you speak to yourself, you have to tell yourself, man, there's only one of me on this fucking earth. That means I'm priceless. Did you hear what I said? There's only one of you. Only one of you that has your spirit, your personality, who you are. There's only one. You may have people that look similar. You may have people that act similar. But being similar, acting similar, is not the fucking same. You are the original. You are the only one. So when you look at yourself, whether you are short, tall, fat, skinny, sloppy, fit, smelly, whatever the fuck you got going on, 2 teeth, no teeth, all teeth, it doesn't fucking matter. The fact is, you are a goddamn gem. How do you measure up to other people's standards? Stop measuring yourself up against other people's standards. Because it doesn't matter. I say it all the time. There's someone for everyone. If you only like to wash your fucking feet once every 3 months, there's somebody out there who would like your foul-smelling fucking feet. If you don't like to shave your goddamn legs or armpits, there's somebody who's there for you too. If you only have one fucking tooth in your mouth, hang in the front like a goddamn beaver, I'm telling you, there's someone for you too. There's somebody for everybody. There's somebody for everybody. The problem is people are fucking fake and phony. They're not real about who they are, what they need, what they want, what they desire. They pretend to be like others. So when they pretend to be like others, they create these illusions, these delusions of what is normal. But none of this shit is normal. You want to know what's normal? Being yourself. Because when you are your true, authentic, genuine self, then it's easier for a person to spot you. Listen to what I'm saying. If we all stop pretending to be something that we're not and be who we are, it makes it easier for the people who want us, who appreciate us. If you have a fat ass with fucking cottage cheese, cellulite dimples on it, there's somebody who likes that. But unless you stop wearing fucking Spanx and show your ass for what it truly is, how is that man going to find you? How is he going to find you? If you like a man with a belly so fucking big that he can't see his dick, well, as long as he's wearing his own version of fucking Spanx, how are you going to find him? That's why I said we need to get honest and we need to get real. Because when we get honest and we get real, we will realize that, man, there are a lot of people who like all I got. There will be someone who likes your assets. Now, some people may consider your assets liabilities. And you know what? That's their opinion. And what do I say? Say it with me. Fuck them. Fuck them. Oh, by the way, fuck them. It doesn't matter. The fact is, each and every time someone rejects you, you got to tell your head, you miss an opportunity of a fucking lifetime. You don't know what I could, would, should, or would have done to you. That's what you need to tell yourself. And if you're crazy as hell like me, I would tell that motherfucker that. Do you know what you're missing? Do you know what the fuck you're missing? Well, guess what? You will never goddamn find out. You didn't reject me. I reject your ass. You understand? Say that. And then you say, thank you, goddamn, next. Thank you, next. You thank them for their time and you say next in line. Do you understand? It's simple. You're saying, how can I do that? I'm not the best looker. I walk awkwardly. I am socially awkward. I wear glasses. My hair's not right. My fucking back is hairy. I don't care what it is. You are how you're supposed to be. And if you don't like how you look, you don't like how you smell, you don't like how you talk, then you fucking fix the shit. But if you don't care enough to fix it, own it. Fucking own it. How hard is that? If you look like a goddamn grizzly bear, I can guarantee you there's somebody who will like that shit. But you have to be courageous. A rejection's nothing. It only means something. If you choose to have it mean something. It's a game. It's all a game. And the thing is, we're playing games with ourselves. We're telling ourselves don't do this. Don't introduce yourself to that person. Don't get to know this person because we're all fucking scared bitches. And I believe, don't be a scared bitch. Be a boss fucking bitch. You understand? Boss the fuck up. What do you have to lose? Someone tells you no. Eventually someone's going to tell you yes. But until you try, perfect your skills, hone your game, when are you ever going to get the yes? You're just in a corner, wishing, praying, hoping, should've, would've, could've, but your life is passing you the fuck by. So what someone's mean? Tell them, you know what? You got issues, and you know what? I could have made you real happy. I could have popped your fucking head off with an orgasm, but you know what? You don't deserve me, and walk the fuck away. They will think you're crazy as hell, but you know what? You will laugh, walking away, laughing, and a goddamn smile on your face. You have to stoke and stroke your own ego. You have to make yourself feel good. And if you don't believe any of this shit, fake it until you feel it. Do you understand? Fake the shit until you feel it. Because eventually you will feel great and you will be great. But if you keep telling yourself, no, I'm not good enough. Maybe when I do this, maybe when I have this, maybe when this happens, you know what? That shit will never come to pass. And the person you want to be with, or the person that you actually want to be, that will never come to fruition. Because you're sitting here fucking calling your head like on a fucking hamster loop, coming with all these different scenarios. None of it matters. So what someone tells you no. Someone calls you fat. So what someone tells you you're too fucking short. So what someone tells you you sweat too fucking much. Guess what? There's somebody for everybody. I don't know how many ways, how many days, and how many languages I got to tell you that, guys, this. There's somebody for everybody. You just got to find them. So when we look at someone's reaction in regards to our existence and use that as the Bible or the 10 Commandments about how we should be, how we should not be, we are setting ourselves up to be fucking losers, to be failures. And then it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because we keep repeating the same patterns. Someone rejects you, laugh in their fucking face. Like, you know what? You are truly, truly foolish. Do you know who you're rejecting? Do you know who you rejected? Do you know who I am? Do you know who I am? And this person going to look at you like, man, this man or woman's crazy. Do you know who I am? Well, guess what? You will never fucking know. Have a nice life. What y'all think about that? It's too bold? No. It's not bold. And even if you don't feel like you can say it, drink some water, take a sip of something, get some fucking liquid courage, and you handle that. Because the more you do it, the easier it gets. The easier it gets, the better you feel. Don't give your power away. Don't give your self-worth away. Men, you let women tell you your dicks are too small. Women, you let men tell you your ass is too big or your boobs are too fucking, saggy. Fuck them. If a person can't see you like a goddess or a god that fell from the sky, why do you want to be with someone who cannot appreciate all that you bring to the table? Why do you care about someone rejecting you when they really don't give a fuck about you? Huh? What? Would you go to a fucking hobo on the street and say, hey, I'm curious to know, what do you think about me? Do you think I'm a good person? Do you think I'm sexy? Do you think I'm hot? Would you want to fuck me? No, you wouldn't go to some fucking hobo or crackhead on the street and ask some shit like that. So why the fuck do you care what someone else thinks who doesn't know you, who doesn't even want to try to get to know you? Now let's skip onto another topic. Let's say it's someone you know and you've known for some bit of a time and all of a sudden they reject you. They're done with you. They don't want you in their life anymore. Some of y'all you lose your fucking bits. What does that mean? You lose your goddamn mind. How dare this person reject me? How dare they cut me out of their life? How dare they do this? Either you'll say you're not going to do it, or you run away crying with your fucking tail or your dick between your goddamn legs. I'm telling you, if someone has the decency to tell you goodbye, you should thank their motherfucking ass and move on with your life. Listen to what I'm saying. You only want to keep what wants to be kept. And if you are in someone's life and they are trying to tell you politely or impolitely goodbye, don't get your fucking panties or underwear all sweaty and fucked up over this shit. You thank them. You tell them you enjoy their time. You enjoy getting to know them. You hope they have gotten as much from this as you have. And if they not, they can suck your butt. And then you tell them, have a nice life. And I really appreciate you telling me this, and move the fuck on. Why do you want to throw yourself at somebody who doesn't want your ass? Why do you want to do that? That's how you make a fucking fool out of yourself. You keep trying to hand yourself over to somebody who doesn't want you. Now imagine you don't like Brussels sprouts, okay? You do not like Brussels sprouts, and you have someone trying to give you Brussels sprouts. Why? The person doesn't like it. They don't want it. They're never going to fucking eat it. They keep telling you no, and you keep trying to hand that shit to them. You're setting yourself up to feel fucking bad. You're doing it to yourself. Take you and your goddamn Brussels sprouts and find somebody who wants it, who needs it, who yearns for it, who fucking fiends for it. Stop trying to give yourself to people who don't want anything to do with you. That's like beating your head up against a fucking brick wall. Eventually, you're going to burst your goddamn head open and your brains are going to come oozing out. We have to get smarter about how we live life. Some people will be in your life, not at all. Some people will be in your life a short time. Some people will be in your life a long time. But when that person's time is the fuck up, you need to say goodbye, arrivederci. Be done. Why can't you let go? Were you scared you can't replace them? Of course you can. I done told you there's 1 billion people on this earth. It's 1 billion people on this earth. And just because one rejects you, or maybe 900 million rejects you, it doesn't matter. The question is, how do you feel about yourself? Stop looking to other people to make you feel like a fucking god or goddess. You have to cultivate that and bring that out for yourself. So that when you have it for yourself, you own it by yourself. And when you own your value, it doesn't matter who you talk to. The person can tell you to go suck a fucking duck. And it won't matter, because your self-worth, your value, your image is not reliant on anything or anyone besides you. And that's when you become a fucking boss. It doesn't matter if you have the perfect image. It doesn't matter if you have the perfect education. It doesn't matter if you have the perfect car. It doesn't matter if you live in the right zip code. It doesn't matter if you have the right career. None of that matters. What matters is how secure and how confident you are. People are attracted to confidence, security, charisma, magnetism. You don't have to be drop dead handsome or gorgeous to get where you need to be or where you want to go in life. You have to be confident and sure-footed. And it doesn't matter if 100 people reject you. If the 101st one says yes, that person will make up for all the other rejections. All we have to do is change our point of view, change our perspective. So I'm asking all of you, stop being so closed off. Open yourself up. Expose yourself. Don't hide who you are. Show who you are. Show it. And make sure you share it with people who appreciate it. Now, some person may say, I want to sample what the fuck you have to offer. And then they may sample it. And they may say, this is not working for me. And you know what? It's okay. Now, you may be head over heels, lost your fucking mind over this person. But you have to respect other people's opinion and realize if they can't appreciate you, let them go. Don't beg. Don't plead. Don't throw yourself at that person. Don't. Because I already told you, if you found one You will find another one. You will find another one. You will find another fucking one. Do you understand? All you have to do is change how you see life. All you have to do is change how you see you. Change how you see life. Be willing. Be open-minded. Let as many people as they want to reject you. Now, people have a hard time with this type of rejection. Here's another type of rejection. You have a group, a friends, a club, a clique, in the office, out of the office, at school, on the street, whatever. And all these people are friends and you want to be a part of that group and they won't let you the fuck in. But it's your life's mission. Yes, it's your life's mission to become a part of this group. And they won't let you in. And you try and you fail. And you try and you fail. And you try and guess what? You fail. And you're distraught. You're heartbroken. You can't figure out why won't they let me in. All I can tell you is that if you have people, places, or things that are not willing, ready, and able to embrace you, and you feel compelled to alter yourself, to put up this fakeness, this facade, to be something you're not, to be a part of this group, I'm going to tell you some shit. You deserve everything you're going to get. You should never sell yourself. You should never discredit yourself. I don't give a fuck who it is. They're not the only group of people out there. Now, they may be the only group that you see, that you have your eyes on. But if you take a few fucking steps back and gain some perspective, you will find there are other people out there. There are other people out there. You just have to reach out, take the initiative, and connect. We have to stop undermining ourselves and our worthiness and our happiness to be a part of something that, one, we never should have been a part of to begin with. Things change, people change, and when the shit stops working for you, guess what? It stopped working, and it's okay. It doesn't mean that there's something wrong with you. Now, everyone else may say, you're not good enough, you're this, you're that, you're not this, you're not that. And frankly, that's their opinion. They're entitled to it, and you're entitled not to give a fuck. Now, if you choose to care about what other people think, you already know what that feels like, because your life is a fucking reflection of that, which means you are miserable, unhappy, and unfulfilled, and you will continue to be so for the foreseeable future. So, rejection, it means nothing or it means something. You choose what the hell it means. You can be in a relationship for many, many years and your spouse, your life partner, your significant other can reject you. Look, they can reject you sexually. They can reject you mentally. They can reject you emotionally. They can reject you spiritually. If someone's rejecting you, move the fuck on. Don't waste your time. You want to fuck her. She doesn't want to fuck you. I'm going to tell you, go fuck somebody else. She wants to have an opinion about it. She can't have a fucking opinion about it because you came to her first. You want a hug from him. You want some affection from him. You want him to listen and talk to you. He refuses to do so. He can't do so. Then you know what the fuck you do? You go get your needs met someplace else. And people say, whoa, 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 whoa. That's not what you're supposed to do when you're in a relationship. Let me tell you what the fuck you're supposed to do in a goddamn relationship. If I choose to be in a relationship with you and you are not fulfilling your responsibilities, your role and responsibilities, you don't get to tell me shit about where I go, who I do it with, and when I fucking do it. Do you understand? You don't let anyone deprive you and then fucking punish you for getting your fucking needs met. We need to stop acting cowardly and take control of our lives. Take the reins of our life. Someone rejects you? Fine. You can get it from somebody else. You hear what I said? You go to someone first because they said they were going to do it and they don't do it. Go get your needs met some fucking place else. And if they ask, tell them difficult and demanding said it. That's not how relationship works. Relationships can work however you want to work it. Anybody that you're in a relationship with and they're consistently rejecting you, I'm telling you to go move the fuck on. Or if you want to stay there, that's fine. get your needs met someplace else. You don't have to be rejected. You don't have to be deprived. If they don't want what the fuck you're offering, I can guarantee you there's always somebody else who wants it, who needs it, and who will take that fucking shit without any hesitation. Do you understand? So, what have you guys learned about rejection? Well, I hope you've taken this from us. It means nothing. It's no reflection of you at all. Matter of fact, whoever or whatever it is that's rejecting you, they are missing out on an opportunity of a lifetime because they may never, ever, ever get a chance to get acquainted with you, to experience and relish you. And that's their fucking choice. And it's your right to take all your gifts, the gifts of you, and go spread that shit around to people who can appreciate it. And if you haven't found anyone who can appreciate it yet, don't give up. Keep searching. Keep searching. We are meant to be happy in this life. We are meant to experience life, not to shut down, shut ourselves off, be fearful, right? Be fearful, be mean. No, we're not meant to do that. We're meant to be open and free and loving and happy and full of joy and laughter. That is what life is supposed to be like. But you can't live that life if you're scared about whether someone's going to embrace you or not. It doesn't matter. I'm telling you, difficult demanding, you are the shit. You are all that in a bag of chips. And I don't care if no one else has told you that in your life. I'm telling you that. And hopefully one day you will believe it. But until you believe it, you keep replaying this part of my episode where I'm telling you, you are worthy. You are more than worthy. You are priceless. You are one of a kind. You are the best thing that could happen to anyone, including yourself. So if anyone wants to reject you, it is their loss. And they weren't worthy of you to begin with. Do you understand? Listen to what I said. Anyone who chooses to reject you for whatever reason, at whatever time frame, anyone who rejects you, they're not worthy of you, and they never have been. So take your wonderful self and go spread the joy of you around to people who can appreciate you, who wants you, who needs you, and who's ready, willing, and able to have all the fuck that you bring to the goddamn table. Do you understand? So if you guys have any questions, you know where to find me. Happy New Year. I hope you had a wonderful and safe one. And come back and listen to me again. Until the next time. Are you disappointed this has come to an end? Well, it doesn't have to. Reach out and follow me on Instagram at Difficult and Demanding and let me know what you think about this episode and my show. Episode 125 will be here the week of January 11th, 2021 from Difficult and Demanding.